Schmorning show. Das good stuff schmorning show. Goodstuff. Hello, chat room. No viewers. The strange part about the Streamlabs OBS is that it shows the correct ratio, I believe, of the whole video, top to bottom, but the incorrect ratio for your face and my face for any videos that are in there. It looks weird because I'm rather wide, and as are you, wide and round. So just looks odd. You okay? You still waking up? I think you're still waking up. Or you're focused on all of the great links that I put into the show notes. Okay. All right. Let's we have what? 7 I can fudge like 30 minutes here or there. You must not be commuting today. Got it. You probably haven't woken up this early in the whole week, yeah? Well, the but is also a reason why you're waking up. Can you talk to me about? Well, maybe I shouldn't divulge this. Your dog has a coat. Can you talk to me? Yeah, can you talk to me about your dog's coat? And there's a hood. Yeah. The head cover, as they call it, yeah. But the paws. Can we talk about the paws? Is she supposed to have rain boots, maybe? Possible. Got it. Yeah. I gotcha. Okay. Well, Chris is saying that your audio's not coming through. Chris, let me fix that. Yeah. Which is annoying.
Crap.
Yeah, no, I got it. That should go ahead and give me a test.
Test?
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
one, too.
Okay, it's coming in. You can hear yourself.
I can hear myself.
Oh, hot doggy.
Hot. Yum.
Yeah. Yeah, good to go, except that Kenny can hear himself. So,
I'll keep going.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm just going to fix what you hear on Discord. I'll do that now.
Okay.
Microphone. This is going to sound real bad for you, probably. Is it about the same?
Everything just dampened.
Yeah, no, I know. It's gonna. I would much rather have the stream sound better than your audio sound better.
Wow.
That's all.
Cares about me.
Give me another quick.
This is a test. I can still
Okay.
hear myself.
Now, can you hear yourself again?
Oh, wait.
Oh
yeah,
no, I
we're
can't
good.
hear you. Okay,
Uh-oh.
that's not good. that's bad.
Yep, it's still there.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, I know you can see it.
Let's see. 2. Yeah, okay. Stream. I got. For sure. He's definitely on cold meds. Chris is asking if you're on cold meds.
No, I'm not on cold meds.
Cold meds. Cold meds.
Cold meds.
Cold meds.
I don't have.
You're on Coleman's. Actually, it's a.
Kirkland's and Coleman's.
Yeah. Or hell. What's the? Which one's the mustard? Hellman's. No, that's the mayonnaise. You're on the Hellman's.
Heinz.
Heinz, yes. Heinz. Just called me Heinz. Yeah, no, I need to stream. I need to fix this. I'm sorry. Audio. Boy. This is definitely something I should have fixed before we went live, but without anyone in the chat room to let me know, as helpful as you are,
That's true.
I can't. I just can't figure this.
It would have been me.
I can't figure this junk out. Let's change this to. Okay, that's gonna probably sound a little less loud.
1, 2.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to change Discord now. Okay. Now Discord is back.
Testing 1.
Yeah, no, you can still hear yourself. I know. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
1, 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
Hot dog. I found the magical combination. We've been led into the hidden temple of Twitch. And now we can start. I think. Chris, let me know if it's too quiet as well. It's one of those things where perceptively between the two of those, this one is for sure quieter. But if it is not too much of a strain on your Mac F11 and F12 keys, I'm just gonna leave it. All right. Oh, let me make sure that works. Load it up. Slowed it. A lot of built up gas today.
Yeah, we just save it for the show.
I don't,
all week. Not just all night, all week.
Trust me, I don't save it for the show. I definitely
That looks like a television on your wall back there.
This one.
Yeah, that.
It is a drawer from a letterpress stack of drawers that you would put little metal letters into. But it's hanging on a string sideways without any letters in it. It's a drawer on a wall, basically.
But like the contrast makes it look like a television screen on the wall.
But it's off. Or it's constantly showing little spots for letterpress metal letters.
Well,
always.
My feed isn't quality enough to show me that.
I turned that down. I turned it on some sort of hyper low setting.
On mine, I've got indie.
Mm-hmm. Should I put something on my wall, maybe on this side that like connects?
You already have something.
No. I understand that, but we have some continuity between the two screens, you know? Something where
Well, you have a screen behind you.
I don't actually. I don't.
Yeah, if you could get what you know what you should do. You should put your little message board thing that you have in your walkway, your little hallway,
And put it back there and put
water.
special messages for people.
Yeah,
so that they know.
Yeah. I don't know how easy it is to move that thing.
I would really like to do a green screen, Chris. I think.
Oh my gosh.
I think I would just I'd up my Twitch game to 1,000 and whatever arbitrary number that is, and it'd be good. It would look really good. We would play. What would we play? Public G, maybe, or
Public G. Is that what you just called it?
Mm-hmm. Is that not the name of the?
That is not the name.
Good. We can start now.
Public G.
Yeah.
Other than being a private G, I'm a public G.
I am a G in the streets. B in the Jeeps. All right.
Right.
Let's go. That sounded really weird, didn't it?
Very, very quiet.
Yeah. Hold on, let me find out.
It's coming out of your monitor. That'd be funny.
Well, I know. No, technically it is.
Oh.
But it sounds like it's disconnected or something. Oh, you know what? Volume's all the way down. Hey, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I feel the liftoff. The clock has started. Roger.
This is Morning Show. Here are your hosts, Kyle and Kenny.
Good morning, Kenny.
Oh, good morning.
How's it going? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm getting over my illness, my sickness. I don't like saying sickness. I feel like every time I say sickness, it's been ruined by
Get up. Come on, Kenny. Get down with the sickness. You mother. Get up. Come on, Kenny. Get down with the sickness.
Why isn't there like a more uplifting song about getting sick? Mr. Disturbed.
Because
man, I'm sick. I'm down with the sickness. That's not what the song is about.
What?
I know.
I'm just really down with this sickness. I have felt so. I once was up, and now I am down with this sickness. Like
there should be a recovery song.
Yeah. Come on.
I mean,
I took the Robitussin.
Though. I was making the noise.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. That's really good. I never really made that connection yeah. I never really made the connection on the sounds being made in that song, but I 100% get it now. Finally.
Okay. Yeah.
27 years later, I finally get it.
So I, instead of saying sickness, I'll say illness. I was ill.
Come on, get up with the illness.
Yeah, that sounds a lot more scientific.
a little bit.
That's please. Like what I'm telling my doctor. Please, hey, doctor, I was really down with the illness.
Yes. Would you study up? Come on, get up with the illness.
Why do you have to make that noise?
I don't know. I don't know why I have to make that noise. It's the fact that I can't make any other sounds or any other impersonations other than Fatty's pea brain.
Yeah, no, you're kind of evolving it to like include some Albert Einstein in there now.
Yeah, except well, hold on. That's like one character removed.
That's like
He's supposed to
yeah.
be okay. It doesn't matter at all. If you'd like to watch Kenny and I play that game, go to Goodstuff.fm. That's it. Now, why in fact did you get sick, Kenny?
I don't know why I got sick, Kyle. I know
Where?
I probably know how I got sick, but why I got sick, those are philosophical questions that are beyond my realm.
That's okay. Maybe why wasn't the right question.
Perchance, why are you ill?
Why doth get sick, Kenny?
That's not.
I know you hate.
That.
I know you hate when I say it. So please, what
Okay.
what do you think is the culprit here?
Oh, there we go. Well, we went to Disneyland, and we had a wonderful
Stop right
time.
there. Yes,
And-
you're right. That's
Oh, man, I'm getting kinda hit
100%.
by sickness.
That's the reason. Yep. You just walk through the gates and they inject you with something. The Disney sickness.
right. Well, I mean, you do have to touch that metal bar that everybody has touched, right? The turnstile.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You made me inhale saliva on that one.
I will do my best to make you not laugh this entire episode if you'd like. If you would
And I'm not sure if I
if
was
you would prefer the
attempting
dulcet
to.
tones of really serious Kyle throughout this entire
Yeah, I
episode,
don't.
I can do that
But
for you.
I wasn't necessarily trying to avoid getting sick at the park, so that may have been my downfall. I mean, I was touching all the handrails and all
then
doors
immediately
and everything.
licking your hand. Yeah, it was. I tried to get you to
Right.
stop the whole time, and you just wouldn't. You just.
And I just kept looking at you, and I said, "I need to build up my immunity, Kyle. I really, I need every germ, every bacteria that lives here. I need it in my bod,
I
need to fight it."
There were a lot of people. I will say, lots and lots of
There were
people
tons of people.
at the D land. Without going into too much detail, get it? Detail, D land.
Okay, Kyle.
Which was your favorite ride?
My favorite ride?
Yes, or your
It was
okay,
probably- it was
maybe your
probably-
favorite moment. How about just encapsulates frame for me your favorite moment of the 3 days that I both put you up and got you down with the sickness.
Yeah, that's right. Favorite moment. It was probably the time that we rode the brand new Guardians of the Galaxy elevator coaster thrill ride. And it immediately when it started moving, you went, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
You had
Yeah.
an audible I am very surprised at this moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
That-
Yeah, that was pretty
Like
good.
that. Kind of more
It was
like,
like that.
More like that. Okay.
We're going down.
Aww.
Don't try to find.
That's a little. That's
Yeah,
like.
no.
Mwah. I don't have like a pitch map here for all of these sounds. It's just a bunch of colors, and I gotta pick and choose.
Yeah, well, but that was pretty good.
I like that ride a lot too. I would probably say, as with any Disney trip for me, my favorite time is when I dig into one of those nanners and it
You have
basically.
to tell people what that means, Kyle.
So you wait until like a
They don't know what
Mhm.
you were doing, because every time you looked at me and we were standing in a line or in a crowd, and you just turned to me and you went, "I need my nanner."
I knew. I did say that a lot.
Yeah.
So the problem with the nanner stand, which is it's the place where you can get the ice creams and frozen treats at Disneyland. They don't open until 11 a.m. Yes, it's winter, and yes, you're probably not going to be selling much, but a good hearty breakfast for me is gonna be that rock hard nanner that I need in my life immediately when I wake up.
It's a chocolate covered.
It's a chocolate covered banana. Yes, with peanuts.
That's what Kyle is referring to when he says nanner.
When I say rock hard nanner. Yeah. Yeah.
Rock hard nanner. Show title.
It's not okay. Thank you, chat room. Yeah, that was probably my favorite time at Disneyland, as it always is.
That happened a lot. You had 3 or 4 of those.
I had 3. Yeah. At least one a day.
3.
One a day keeps the doctor away. You know?
I don't know which doctor you're trying to keep away, but it's the wrong one.
Yeah, but if it lasts for 4 hours, definitely go see a doctor.
I mean, you could. Yeah. I was going to say you could probably use it as a blunt instrument and swat people with the rock hard frozen banana.
You don't see you saying it is just 100 times.
That's like a police baton.
Get in line.
It really is.
I need to get back in line so I can get more bananas, Kenny.
Okay.
Well,
but anyway, so I got sick from that, and that's why we missed last week. We missed the very first week of 2018.
Yeah, so sorry. We are so sorry. Some weird stuff happening with our statistics over on Goodstuff.fm. We've lost pretty much all of you that are subscribed to us on Overcast for some reason. So we've seen a gigantic dip across the network in statistics from Overcast. I don't know why that's happening, but I would be interested to know what's going on, Overcast. They removed not only the silence but the entire episode, and it just no longer exists. You can blast through all the Good Stuff shows real quick.
I guess so.
Speaking of blasting things really quick, you remember multiplayer? Hey, remember boop 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 boop. Hey, remember when like 150 episodes ago? Actually, I think this was we had a remember when moment on our Halloween episode where we went to multiplayerpiano.com and jumped in a couple rooms and just kind of let it flow out our fingertips.
Right.
As we listened to people pop in and out of the multiplayer room and play a little jingle for us and then leave.
Yeah.
Throughout the episode. It was a rare and good time. It was great. It was really good. Great time. This one, Kenny, is sort of in that vein. It's Astronomy Sound of the Month, and they take a astronomical picture here and convert the photograph with many galaxies in it into different notes. So the way it works, I believe, is that the low notes that it plays when you mouse over the image is galaxies or are galaxies that are nearby, and the higher notes are very distant galaxies. So if you put your mouse over these, they'll say how many billions of light years they are away from you, and then play the note associated with it. So if you just kind of mouse over the whole night sky,
I mean that's really showing the dissonance of space.
This is what space sounds like.
It actually, I mean,
if an entire galaxy could play the multiplayer piano,
it's really a little discerning.
This is what it sounds like.
The more you play it, the more I'm getting scared of space, I think.
You should be.
Yeah.
It's really good. There are 10,000 galaxies in here, so if you're looking for just a big piano, the big piano in the sky, this is it. Go check it out. AstroSOM.com. This is the first one they've ever done, but I'm interested to see more images.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some more interestingly,
Maybe more instruments too.
more instruments. Yeah, that would be fun. Or find a way to like I get the mathematical like 1-to-1 of how far something is away to a note on a keyboard, but maybe like shove it into a scale would be fun so that as I mouse around it doesn't sound like I'm barfing.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess that's part of the draw, right? Is that you're getting a mathematical scale from the image.
Yeah.
But some people like an aesthetic touch, and if you just made it all nice and one scale, it'd be great.
Get on it.
Get on it.
You do the work.
Space. Yeah, space. Come on.
Hey, maybe we just move the galaxies so that they're in the right
Use
right
different
scale.
math.
No.
Use more perfect math.
Use more math, I think, is just all we need. Yeah. That is definitely not what we need on the show. Kenny, that's all I have for this. Can we?
Okay, cool.
Let's move on to some really important news.
These are today's headlines.
The real important news, Kenny, happening right now is that CES 2018 is happening.
Yeah, it's happening, and there's so many things that are being released that it really doesn't. We shouldn't be covering as much of the stuff as coming out. We want to cover a couple things, but
this list is twice as long as it was yesterday when I looked at it.
Yeah.
I
want to put out there. It appears that the trends of this year's CES, one of them is lots more people jumping on the HomeKit, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Looks like Apple HomeKit is getting a lot more boost. It kind of needed it, and especially with their HomePod coming out.
Maybe
there was a report
maybe
that it may come out in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Doubtful. I would expect a mid to late spring release for that. But with the HomePod coming out, a lot more things connected to your HomeKit. There you go. That's what you need. It's still got to change the name of HomePod. Don't. The whole point of sticking to the pod, the quote pod name, doesn't make sense.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Can't call it the Home because there's a product that it already exists called the Google Home. I guess I can't activate it with that name. So
no, you can't. You can say Google Home.
I can refer to it as that nomenclature. But I don't know, what would you call it? Apple Home invasion. I don't know.
Breaking and entering. Apple, the iApple. Yeah.
But you can't call it the iHome because there's an entire market.
Honey,
about
iHome.
Yeah.
iHome. Please play the next thing that I told you to play. iHome.
Home. Yeah. Anyway, so that's one of the trends that I've been noticing. And then also everybody now is 4K for sure. And there's I guess a push for putting the best 4K possible in your living room, right?
That doesn't make any sense to me because I don't know anything about televisions. You are continuing to grab onto the with your living room television. The living room got up to nearly 78 degrees yesterday as my plasma TV and my PlayStation 4 both started their jet engines and spun up hot enough to take my 60 degree. TV. I don't know. That PS4 is spitting out some fire.
Yeah, but Kyle, I looked at your TV when I was down there the other week.
Are you judging?
because I was.
You're judging my TV now.
I judge your TV. I can judge your TV as much as I want to, Kyle.
Okay, it's not very kind. Is all I'm gonna say. But go ahead.
mean,
tell me how you really feel.
It was like a rear projection plasma screen TV. I could see where the glass was, and then I could see 2 inches behind with the glass where the actual image was being projected.
And
it wasn't being projected. It's a plasma screen, but I could see how the television was built, and when the consumer
I could show you how the TV sausage is made, Kenny.
Right. And I gotta say, I think my television is about a third of the depth, maybe even a quarter of the depth of yours.
All right, Kenny, it's not about the size of the TV. It's about how you use it.
Well, yours is heating up the room. So
yeah, it is.
Yours is a furnace.
Let's dig into this list. I thank you for giving a brief preface on how you really feel about CES 2018. This list had 29 items last I saw it. Now it has 41. I'm gonna click through a couple of these things and find some of the good ones. Samsung's got a TV, a 146-inch TV called The Wall.
Yeah. It's a proof of concept.
Do you want the wall?
No, I wouldn't want the wall.
Okay.
Because I have too much clutter in my house, so the wall would be obstructed by so many things. Don't know where. I mean, this is an LED wall, basically. Micro LEDs.
What do you think?
Nice.
Yeah. It's basically a scoreboard in your house, which, I mean, that could be fun, I guess.
This is more. I think this is more for corporate use. This is more for,
like Fahrenheit 451, basically
on the job.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like what I do in my life.
What do you think about all those smart suitcases?
Smart suitcases.
Yeah, like little rolly suitcases that follow you around.
The ones that follow you around.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not there yet. I like that people have the product at CES. Hey, look what we can do. We can make your R2D2 follow you around like in Star Wars.
Why aren't they shaped like R2D2?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Make that licensing deal smart suitcases. The thing is, though, I believe they are being banned at airports either soon or they already have been.
Totally.
The ones with batteries in them and stuff. Yeah, it's bad. I don't think you want to travel with those. I just bad news. Don't do it.
What else we got here?
Smart speakers seem to be pretty popular as well. Google has also, I believe, worked with Lenovo to come out with some like screen-based Google Assistant products. Have you seen any of those floating around?
The only one that
it's basically like the Echo Show, but with Google Assistant.
Right, and a lot more products are including the Google Assistant in like baking them in. And why would you include Google Assistant and not the Amazon variant when the Amazon variant has a lot more spread, has a lot more exposure at this point? That's curious to me.
Yeah, except that their app store, the app store for Amazon products for the Amazon Echo is just a garbage fire. It is so bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it's 25,000 developers or 25,000 apps deep, but it is just a garbage heap. I think Google does a really good job at curating the connections that they've made, except that a lot of them still suck. But hey, what are you going to do about it?
This entire market's in an infancy right now.
Sure. It's still just a little baby. Tiny bit. It's a
tiny,
I would say, it's
automated baby.
A little bit before the infancy, maybe. Just a fetal home pod, maybe. iFetus. Kenny, LG made a roll-up OLED TV.
Yeah, so that at school you can unfurl your LED wall now.
I guess, or you pull it out of your lunchbox and you unroll it, and then you separate that fruity bit from the like waxy paper part, and then you pull out the shapes, and you stick the shapes on your lunchbox because they're cool. It's mostly like X-wings or dinosaurs, and then you eat the frame. You eat the frame part. You eat all the in between bits. You play with the little shapes. Do they still make shapes for the fruit roll-ups?
I'm sure they do, Kyle.
They've gotta.
That's something that doesn't change. 65-inch.
I want a fruit roll-up real bad right now.
That rolls into a tube like an upside-down window shade. Imagine it at the foot of your 4-poster bed or at the end of your luxury bath.
Can you hold on? Stop at the bed part. So you have this at the foot of your bed, which is cool. Probably your bed would need to be made by LG.
Yeah,
which is okay.
LG bed.
Mm-hmm. It rolls up. You fall asleep in bed. The TV's still up. What happens when you kick that thing?
Yeah, I don't know if that's. I think the intention is not to have it immediately at your feet.
So some sort of force field, maybe.
I think
new force field technology created specifically so you don't kick your TV on the foot of your bed.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you would put this. And I would not make this roll from the bottom. I would make this roll down from the top.
Oh, so basically just a projector. That's a good idea. Yeah.
I would, because like the roll part, you know, like the housing, I would build that into the ceiling, right? And then it would fold down and come seamlessly out of the ceiling. That's boom right there. Why aren't you displaying that technology, LG? Come on, the LG ceiling.
They couldn't figure out. They couldn't figure out how to flip the image upside down, so they had to make it. They had to make it roll up that way.
Yeah, all of their source material was like, wait a second, we can't flip 180. Oh well, I guess it's got to be this way.
I mean,
great job.
Makes sense to me, Kenny. What do you think about Magic Smart toothbrushes? Using your phone's front-facing camera, it powers an augmented reality game for brushing your teeth.
I have one of those. It's called a mirror, and the game is get rid of all the stuff on my teeth.
It's a losing game, losing proposition, Kenny. Because that stuff just comes back. You may as well just stop.
No, I always win.
Oh,
yeah, I have the high score. I got lots of stuff out of my teeth.
Okay, and how many lives do you have left?
I keep getting a mushroom, so it keeps giving me a 1-up.
I did what?
Every time I brush my teeth, I get a mushroom out of there.
I don't like that. That's really gross. That's really bad. Let's see. What else is happening? Smartwatches seem to also still be at the forefront here.
I wouldn't say forefront. So I would say that the wearables have definitely dropped off from the past few years.
Most definitely.
I think there's a clear front runner, and then,
Garmin.
Yeah, Garmin is not the front runner.
Oh, come on! Okay, according to this,
the Forerunner. That's the name of the watch.
Nice work. Really good.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Really, really good. Yeah, this is what some sort of smartwatch based on their own operating system. Supposed to get a much better battery life. Doesn't have a touch screen. Has physical buttons. I mean, it's fine. There was a smartwatch that was, I guess, shown not last year, year before. Runs off of your body heat,
right?
Which sounds pretty cool.
That sounds great.
Yeah,
as long as you're alive. What happens when you're dead?
You don't need your watch anymore. You give it to someone who's still
warm.
Takes it. That's right.
This is actually the next one. This one's got my interest. I saw it yesterday. It's the ASUS ROG AntiBezel Kit. Number 23.
Excuse me?
It's so they have an image here. It's 3 different monitors, but it's 3 screens next to each other. The bezels are hidden though by ASUS new anti-bezel kit. It uses lenses to refract the content on the screen edges at a 130-degree angle, essentially using a sort of stealth technology to hide the bezels and combine the images. No word on price, but it's set for an early 2018 release. This is obviously aimed at gamers who want a seamless image between their 3 monitor setup. It looks really cool. I'm impressed. It does force you to have a very specific layout for your monitors. Probably you need to have ASUS monitors as well.
Mm-hmm.
I would guess it's expensive.
I think it's pronounced ASUS.
ASUS.
Or ASUS. Pegasus. Because it was
right. We had talked about this a few years ago.
Yeah.
I'm sure every CES it comes up, but ASUS, that's just that's what it looks like. Pegasus. That sounds wrong.
Yes, it does. Tell me how you feel about Delta's Alexa faucet. They say Delta's Wi-Fi connected and Alexa powered smart faucet lets
Stop
you
saying the word.
Alexa, order a bunch of toilet paper, please.
No,
for my poopy
Stop,
butt.
Cancel.
Poopy
Cancel.
butt. Lets you use voice commands to turn the water on or off, pour out a specific amount, or adjust the temperature.
Now, temperature, kind of cool.
What?
A specific amount? Yeah, I mean, because as long as it can come out, it starts hot. That'd be great. But if you could say,
make it
pour
hot.
out 2 cups of water
and
then stop. That's awesome. That is awesome faucet. But not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Sorry.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You can't trust. You can't trust your smart faucet to measure that out accurately. I mean, I guess the intention is yes, you can trust it, but I would not trust it.
The network goes down and you can't get water, and you
Right.
just you die.
I can't get water.
You could see, the thing is, this would only be useful for one of those instant water heaters, or like if they were actually heating it in the faucet itself and choosing the temperature for you. Because if you're if you're trying to get a specific amount of hot water, let's say for a soup or for some pasta, maybe you need to get, a good 6 cups of hot water in there. You got to let that faucet run for a little bit to get that water real hot.
Yeah.
So you gotta be like, please make it run for a little bit, and then stop, and then when it's hot, don't wait too long, and then pour 6 exact cups into.
Yeah, it's not practical.
It. No, I may as well just stand there and do it. Also, do you think so? Like the Tesla charger, that laser snake that kind of like squiggles out and plugs straight into your car. You've seen that,
Right.
yeah?
The automatic one, yeah.
Yeah,
We saw that.
Delta needs to make an automatic faucet that snakes out of my faucet.
Oh no way. No
with Wi-Fi,
way.
goes over to my, where would it go? It would go over to maybe my stove. It would go across the island over to my stove. And
Stove?
yeah, so that I could pour water directly in my pot. I don't want to have to move my pot, because my pot is also Wi-Fi connected to my oven. My oven.
Stove top is across the kitchen. Like, it would have to go across the kitchen way to do that.
Yeah, but mine's
It
like
wouldn't go across any counters. It would go across. It would go through me. It would travel through my body, through my chest cavity.
Yes.
It would burst out of my chest. My sternum would rupture, and the blood would go everywhere into my soup. And then
great soup, real good soup, real
Yum,
yum 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 yum.
bone stew. Here's one. Nvidia BFGD stands for Big Format Gaming Display. Yeah, that's not the point.
It's really bad. I don't like it.
How big is it, Kyle? 65 inches. Much bigger than most gaming monitors, but the low latency BFGD, I really just want to say BFD. It's just a big freaking display. It was built by Nvidia along with partners HP, ASUS, and Acer. and packs the GPU makers Nvidia Shield streaming technology. It says it's going to come out later this summer. Pricing was not announced, but what's weird is that they have a Destiny 2 screenshot on it, and I thought that's an odd choice to make when there's a lot more good games out there.
I mean, we have kind of talked that particular game down a little bit over the last few months, but
and I gotta say,
still hot.
I'm looking at this screenshot that they have. That does not look like a 65-inch monitor.
Is there a banana for
37.
is there a nanner for size?
You know, there's a desktop for size actually.
A desktop with a nanner on it.
I guess what's happening is it's a big desk that they're showing, and they're not showing how far away the keyboard is from the desk, because the keyboard looks like it's half the size of the monitors.
I can't imagine 65 inches in front of my face right now, pointing directly at the camera on this wall.
I can.
You would be so huge.
I mean, I can actually imagine it right now, but I would say 65 inches. That's about the width of my desk right now. So it would just be the wall behind my desk. That'd be pretty cool.
You'd get a tan immediately.
Yeah,
every
that's true.
day.
You would have a lot of problems with viewing that screen at such a distance and
Sure.
probably the amount of time that you're going to be gaming. You don't do that.
Yeah, I think I would rather just have like a VR headset, something real small, compact, throw it on my face, and just be done with it.
Speaking of, HTC.
Hold on. Before you get
the gun.
I think we have something that's a little more down our alley here.
Oh, really?
I went specifically down this row at CES 2018 to go look at the Kohler Numi Intelligent Toilet.
Ah, the intelligent toilet.
That's right.
How was nobody over here? Oh, it smells like someone used it.
Would you like a demo, sir? Please step forward.
I am going to guarantee that somebody at CES has used the toilet already.
On accident, you think? Or
well, it was when no one was looking.
In front of 100,000 people. That's a good idea.
That toilet doesn't work. Well, then why are you showing it?
Then why is it here? Because Kohler's new.
It's hooked up to electricity, but not to any plumbing.
That's right. Kohler's new top of the line model, Kenny says they deliver hands-free flushing, bidet cleansing, feet warming,
what?
Air drying, odor control.
Okay, well, that's a good thing.
Music.
Oh.
A night light.
Okay.
And automatic seat temperature management. Plus, you can ask Alexa to flush.
Well, I would ask the.
Okay, Google, flush.
Don't do that. I would ask it to flush when someone else is on the toilet. That would be good.
I was so loud that actually in the room next to me,
your assistant went.
My Google Home heard me, and
Can't do that yet.
Not totally sure what it said. It was just a muffled, just.
Oh, sure, Kyle. Yes, I will put the little poops down the toilet for you. Goodbye.
Okay, all right.
Okay, the only
Speaking of
temperature control that I would want is make it as cold as possible, please, when someone else has gotten off the toilet and I go in after them. Because if I go down and I sit on a warm toilet seat, everybody knows. Everybody who's listening to the sound of my voice knows that is one of the worst things that you can feel as a human being.
It's actually, I'll be quite honest with you.
Do not tell me that you have a pleasant feeling when you sit down on a toilet seat after someone else has used it, and you're like, "Ooh, that's cozy."
Let me tell you a little secret, Kenny. if you've never
I
sat
breathe on the toilet seat before, so I can warm it up myself.
That's right. I
I
have.
get right down next to it.
I go onto Fiverr and I hire someone specifically to go sit on my toilet, so it'll be nice and warm for me. No, I have used toilets that plug into the wall that have seat warming capabilities. It's not hot, like you can't cook an egg on it, but
Oh, what?
but when you get on there,
Cooking eggs on toilet seats.
I'm desperate. My faucet won't turn on.
I need water.
I need water. It's nice. You need to try one.
No.
We live in California. We don't really need it. But if you were in any other place that is cold right now, a warm toilet seat it'd be your escape. You'd be there all day. You'd be working. From there.
I guess that's true.
Mhm.
I'm looking at it from the point of view that the seat is warm for one reason and one reason only. Someone was just in there.
Which is I hate
That
to, I
I
hate to
hate.
tell you, that is 100% the point of a toilet, to be used,
Oh, I know.
not just to sit there.
Let me tell you.
Yes, I know you know. Kenny, speaking of toilets,
Well, I was gonna segue with the VR thing, but I really want to cover this. The HTC Vive, not five, but Vive, raises the bar for premium VR with the new Vive Pro upgrade and wireless Vive adapter. HTC announced a new Vive VR headset, the Vive Pro, which will feature a major resolution increase over the current model. It's going to go up to 2880 by 1600, which is a 78% increase in pixels over the current 2160 by 1200. Other improvements are, quote, integrated high-performance headphones with a built-in amplifier, dual microphones, and dual front-facing cameras designed to empower developer creativity, presumably with augmented reality applications. So you
Great.
can look at the cameras while you're using them. That's pretty cool.
yeah,
They also announced the Vive wireless adapter, which will use Intel's WeGig wireless docking technology and Vive Port VR. It'll be an upgrade to its subscription service, which will include previews of games and apps. The wireless adapter is coming out in the fourth quarter of this year, so not really on the horizon just yet. But the Vive Pro will be announced soon in terms of price point.
This is all great. Good. I'm glad they're upgrading. I'm glad they're adding more pixels and
Right, and it's not just a rehash of like, look, we have the Vive, but it's got a different shell. No, this is actually improved tech. That's good.
Sure. The one thing that kind of irked me a little bit is the whole Viveport VR thing. They say it's basically just like a spaceport, but for VR. You like go there and see other people walking around and just start games and junk.
Sure.
It's a little weird, but they made it a point in the video to call them previews. You can walk into the Viveport VR and play previews of games before you try them. Haven't we all agreed to call them demos?
Yes.
Why, especially
Well,
with games? Why
this
is
is-
Vive
it's not a
trying
game.
to? Yeah, no, it's
Their
mostly
previews are for experiences.
What's the difference?
And so
It's a
they don't want-
demonstration.
Right.
Mm.
But games have kind of taken over that term when you say demos. And so if you go somewhere and you demo an experience or an attraction,
They
it's
just
really a
sounded
preview.
They sounded like they were trying really, really hard to sell people on the idea that they're called previews.
that they're changing the name.
Vive
Yeah.
previews. Make sure you preview our previews before
Well,
you see the Vive.
you keep people engaged with your brand,
Yeah,
right? That's what you want.
Sure, keep them in the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, so if you're into VR, looks like things are still moving forward.
Sure.
Vive or HTC thinks that you still need a big fat lugging headset on your face.
It's not bad.
Oculus wants to kind of untether you,
Yeah.
and PlayStation is into keeping you on the PlayStation. So
The PlayStation is 3 years behind at this point.
and that's totally fine because they're not into pushing the envelope. It looks like Vive kind of is, and Oculus definitely wants to do that.
Yeah, and it's
and then
super
we got Magic
affordable.
Leap.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
We're not gonna touch Magic Leap right now.
Their
brand reveal was garbage. They're like a gross looking Google Glass, and didn't learn from the Google Glass problem, which was nobody wants to wear that kind of glasses on your face because you look ugly, and it's big and gross and awesome. You're recording everything that I'm doing. Take them off.
It's not a consumer product. All of that needs to go straight into like aerospace engineering or NASA or something where they need to have virtual representations of physical things in a space and can manipulate them properly and get them scaled properly. It has any of those types of products, the augmented reality or Microsoft's mixed reality stuff. I just don't.
HoloLens.
I can't see a world in which that makes sense with how they've
if you were
presented
wearing
it.
the glasses, you could see a world.
It's not mine. It's not the one I want.
Oh no.
One of the interesting, maybe less innovative things that came out of the like smart home area is you remember Withings? Hey, remember when I
Withings
basically said that I went neck deep in Withings products and would be using them? Nokia bought them, or Nokia, whichever you would say. And they have sort of like revamped the products just a tiny little bit. And their sleep sensor, which used to connect to their Aura, like smart wake up alarm clock lamp thing, they have upgraded that so that it works with if this then that. So you can basically program it to where you go to sleep and some stuff happens, you wake up, some stuff happens. Seems like a neat little upgrade to what they had with the Withings Aura and their sleep sensor. But this is one of those things that I saw come across the tech news and figured maybe that sounds like a practical upgrade to all the other smart home stuff I've added to my life recently. Yeah, definitely not
a step forward here.
It's getting into the automation game with home stuff. I always feel like unless it is very, very, very simple, trying to do too many things at once, I get lost in it. And if it doesn't work, then what's the point?
Right. You become a home programmer where you're programming all these things at your house for automation. And then when something goes wrong, you're the only one there that can troubleshoot it. And now you need a computer science degree to turn on your lights.
But now I can have it when I wake up, my toilet seat warms up.
Oh, gosh.
And then when I go to sleep, it flushes.
Now, you shouldn't even have to set that up, though. By recording your habits, the toilet knows the very first thing that Kyle does after he wakes up is he goes to the toilet.
No, it's usually after coffee. But not that you cared. The
coffee maker tells the toilet, "Hey, he emptied the pot. Get ready to fill the pot."
Yes, 100%. Okay. Right on. Exactly.
That's the machine learning we need in our house.
Can we talk briefly about that music feature though? On the toilet.
The toilet music feature?
Yeah.
What is it connected to Spotify? Hey, can you play my toilet playlist, please?
When you plop, the beat drops.
Well, actually, if there was like a Bose anti
oh my goodness
noise thing, like the more noise that I make, the more noise the toilet makes.
Yeah,
you're just hiding it with more
noise
sounds.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
I mean, I do that already. It's with my voice, and it's more screams.
It's It's fine. Everything's okay.
It's more violent. It's more.
I don't like that at all. Kenny, let's move on to today's National Day, which, of course, today's National Day is National Apricot Day.
Apricots, huh?
Apricot.
Apricot. What do you say?
Tomato.
Well, technically.
Tomato, tomorrow. Which do you say? We're from California, and as you know, California produces 95% of all apricots grown in the United States. So
I guess I say apricot.
how do we say
apricot?
it?
I
Apricot.
like to say apricot, but I think apricot is the California standard here. I'd like to know what other regions say.
Make sure you download our app in the Apple Apricot store.
Yeah, it is.
Strange.
Sorry,
It's a
I'm
little
looking at the-
odd. Are you looking at the facts? Would you like
I'm
me
looking
to?
at the facts here.
Let me give you a little bit of a rundown on apricots. In Latin, apricot. I can't say it now. It
You
sounds
just
weird.
said apricot.
In Latin, Mario means precious. How much does
I'm
that
not gonna do
bother
it.
you?
I'm not gonna do it.
How much does that bother you? So an apricot means precious. Yes, thank you. Hey. It was discovered about 4,000 years ago in China,
China.
and was introduced to the United States in the 18th century. Brought to you by Spanish explorers.
When did the Spaniards go to China? I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, those seeds are real big. The pits.
That's true.
It's really the pits. You bring them over to California, shove that thing in the ground. They grow really well, surprisingly.
Okay, and choosing an apricot. How would you do that?
Well, Kenny, you'd want to choose an apricot that's plump and that responds to the slight pressure of your thumb.
You just said apricot.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand you.
It should be slightly soft.
Oh,
How do you?
slightly.
Okay, so you've chosen your apricot, which is basically just a small peach. If you've never seen one, you're not
Yeah,
from California. You've never seen this crop. I don't know where it's available. I'm not a
California,
farmer's
basically.
market. I don't know where those things are.
I don't think they're in season right now.
Then why is it National Apricot
Then why
Day?
is it National Apricot? Let's take a look. I'm gonna go. Actually,
I wonder how
apricot. Oh, good for you. Good for dogs. Acidic, high in potassium in season. That's the one I want.
What about dogs? Tell me about dogs.
No.
They're probably good. They're probably fine for dogs.
Let's see. When does apricot season begin and end? I would say. Sorry. Taking a long time to find this. Late April to early May. So
Okay.
why is the National Day in January, you ask? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay, there we go. Today is the day that you throw out all of last year's apricots because now they're gross.
Make jam with them.
Ooh, with rotten apricots?
Yeah,
Ooh.
really good. You could ferment them or something.
Oh my god, a fermented apricot sounds so bad.
I have fermented my what are those orange ones, the persimmons.
Persimmons?
Yeah, I made persimmon vinegar
Persimmon vinegar?
at home by myself, and I did not die.
Persivinegar?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Well, Kenny, it is the first episode of the month. Let me tell you what January is. January 2018. We've got
Okay.
some national months.
Okay.
This month is also National Hot Tea Month.
I've already celebrated
Okay, with
hot tea.
oh well,
For the
I'm
past week and a half.
a hot tea, so we're both celebrating.
Oh my god.
National Oatmeal Month.
I already celebrated that too.
Show me your oatmeal.
It's in my smart toilet.
Okay, all right. What kind? How do you do your oatmeal? What do you do? You got to swirl the maple syrup, grade A, grade B, brown
What?
sugar.
Instant. That's
Excuse,
how I do my oatmeal.
excuse me?
Yeah, you heard me.
I do mine cold. So we're even.
No, hot.
Nope.
Hot with water.
Cold meal. Kenny, it's
My
also.
wife thinks it can only be with milk.
Excuse me?
Yeah, only milk in oatmeal is for her. And I said, I can do it with water. And she goes, oh. And I told her, oh, to milk.
You
Don't
could
give me.
just
Boo.
combine the two of those things and do it with like 1%. I think it'd be.
Skim.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'd be fine. You'd be fine. Kenny, it's also National Slow Cooking Month.
I already celebrated that too. Because I've been slow cooking my illness
In your body, incubate it.
in my body. That's
Okay.
right.
All right. Beans.
That too.
In your body. Yeah. It's also National Soup Month.
Celebrated that too.
Okay.
I'm doing really well here.
Can we say on the record you actually did not slow cook?
I did not slow cook. I promise.
What about soup? Did you really actually, for realsies, have a soup?
Yeah, I've done like chicken noodles. I did the tomato. I did like lentil soup. I've done all the soups.
Okay. All right.
You don't believe me.
It's only been a week. How many soups have you had?
God, I've been sick.
That's true. Okay. All right. That makes sense. It's National Baking Month.
I didn't bake this week. No.
Did you eat a baked treat?
I did.
Did you
yesterday actually?
Did you heat up the oven maybe so that the warmth would just resonate all the way over to your
All the way to
porcelain
my toilet
throne?
seat?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I did not.
No. Okay. All right. And it's National Fat-Free Living Month.
Oh, that's definitely not me.
Sounds super dangerous. Don't do it.
Don't what?
Don't you?
I live in all that fat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I don't have anything else because we ran out of things to say.
Oh.
So this is just me
So
filling
this-
time.
This joke is just for fun.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I did not dry out the cow that we milk for the or not songs. So this is me doing a completely different segment. Eat food. Eat food. Kenny, the Jacksonville Jaguars are offering teal-colored food for their playoff games.
Oh, what?
Please do me a favor. Click on this link
Clicking now.
to celebrate the team's first trip to the playoffs since 2007. Okay, all right. The 07 season. Stadium food vendors will be offering
Wait.
teal-colored food. Yes.
I don't have an image anymore. An
Well.
image?
Yeah, search the web. You're right.
Oh,
That's-
video cannot be loaded if you have an ad block enabled. Please add this site to its whitelist.
Jaguar. Here, just Google with me, everybody. Jaguars, teal, food.
Blam.
Then just
Got it.
click on that image tab. You see the
Ooh,
burger?
Wow.
See-
I
see-
do see the burger
see the
buns.
burger? What do you think? What do you think about these burger buns?
Burger buns. They got the like teal lemonade.
They've
and
got-
they got like teal soft serve.
So yes, you're right. They do have the teal burger buns, but they also have teal ice cream, and Anheuser-Busch will be offering craft teal beer for the game. I don't know what brand they have roped into making their beer teal, but good luck. Best of luck to you.
Yeah. Try not convincing me that a child drinking a teal drink. That child's getting drunk.
It's got a lemon wedge. Is the lemon wedge teal?
I think it's just a reflection on that image.
A reflection of the burger?
Why no, of the drink.
Okay.
Why? So I get the buns being teal. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Okay.
I mean, you have to bite into them to find the teal.
No, well, the outside looks kind of green. It is a little off-putting. I'm glad they cut these in the image. I'll put these in the show notes, but in the image,
Definitely hiding the outside shell there.
Yeah, because I did have a hot dog. Going back to D-Land, I did have a hot dog in black buns. Ooh, very, very good. It was, I think, in promotion of the new Thor movie. It had an apple and beet slaw on it.
Ooh, that sounds yummy. Why didn't I get that?
It was a real award wiener.
Oh yes, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, why aren't the French fries teal? That would be cool.
I think that'd be a lot harder. You may be able to put like food coloring in a batter and then batter the French fries and deep fry them. But that's have you had beer battered French fries before? Where they've got like
a lot darker.
It's a little strange.
I just would like them to have done it. You know what I mean? There's like purple potatoes and stuff like that.
Sure.
And
yes.
I think
yes.
if you had figured out a way to dye the potato before you fry it, maybe, and then I don't know. It wouldn't be bright though. I guess that's the caveat is that the bun you can kind of make as bright as possible because it's just bread.
It's on the inside. Yeah, it would have been white otherwise. So what they're doing is they're colorizing the white. Yeah,
I guess that's true. As long as the actual burger is not teal, that one's okay.
Well, I do think that the teal food could have been a bit of a lucky charm, if you would, for the Jacksonville Jaguars because they did win their game.
Yeah, they didn't need that much though.
I mean,
they only needed to beat them by 7.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was what was the?
It was like 10.
Score?
It was like 10-3.
Oh god,
it was real bad.
Boring game.
Yeah, it was real bad. I don't know whether their next game is going to be home or not, but
I don't think so.
Good luck, I guess. Yeah, you're right. It was the wild card team. Yeah, no, they won't be at home. So that was your last chance to go get the teal burgers. I'm sorry. I feel like I've failed you a bit. Keeping you up.
Sorry, I had to yawn.
Yeah, no, I
Sorry for the little break there.
I saw. Yeah. Kenny, that's it.
Oh, good. Then I yawned at the wrong time.
You can, as I find the notes here, you can go over to goodstuff.fm/morning show. I can't remember the URL, so it's fine. I have to look at it on our actual list and then let you know later.
Yeah.
You should also head over to goodstuff.fm, check out some of the other great shows that we've got over there. I won't tell you about all of them. I'll leave the mystery up to you so that you can go discover them for yourself. And if you remember when our last episode, we said we actually hit our 50 follower goal on Twitch. I wanted to thank everyone again for following us on Twitch. If you'd like to, you can go over to twitch.tv/morning show, or I believe goodstuff.fm/twitch. It'll redirect you right there. You can hit that follow button, sign up for an account, and we would appreciate it greatly. We're still trying to get more followers.
Yeah,
as you do. We'll be back again next time, whenever Kenny is hopefully better. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye. Bum. So close.
I can fix that.
Yes, I know you can fix it.
We can fix it.
So I went to the Apple store yesterday to purchase the iPhone 10 for my wife.
Sure.
And they set us up at one of the tables in the back so that somebody could help us transfer all the stuff and show my wife
white glove service. Yeah. You get the the gold upgrade, I believe, when you buy one of those devices.
Everything that the guy was telling me
was wrong.
Or well, not telling me, he was telling my wife.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't that it was wrong. It was just I every time he said something, I turned to her and I said, I could have told you this at home. I could have done all of this at home.
Like what? Was he mansplaining to her?
He was kind of mansplaining. about force touch and where to
He is a
drag on the
customer service
screen.
representative trying to sell the product to your wife, though.
We already bought it. He does not need to sell me on anything. I know everything about that product that he thinks he told me.
Did you want to not seem like a jerk and be like, hey, bud, thanks, but we got it. I got it.
But
I got you.
Well, I kind of humored him. I'm not saying that I'm smarter than an Apple employee. What I'm saying is the information that they were doing as an introduction, getting started guide to that product was lost on me completely because I already knew everything about that. And I could have walked her through all of it by myself. Luckily, we didn't pay for that extra bit, so that was okay. Had it been like, hey, if you sit over here for 20 minutes and pay an extra $50, we're going to tell you all about your phone, I would have said, absolutely not.
Right.
I'm going to go home and save $50 and also 20 minutes.
Please sign up with our Genius Bar over here and wait a couple days, and then we'll show you how to use your phone.
Now, the other thing is that she transferred information from her previous phone to her new phone, and that included all the apps that she had on her phone. And so she was downloading the apps in the store on her new phone. My network at home is much faster than the Apple Store network.
Well, yeah, because they have
all of that.
They have a bajillion different people on it.
Exactly. And so it took I would say at least 200% longer to do that than it would have if we had just drove home.
Chris is asking, says pizza blinds behind Kenny.
Pizza banner.
Give us a tour.
On blinds. That's it. Just for fun. I moved them. We were moving some Christmas decorations, and this pizza banner was previously over my fireplace, to cook the pizza. But my wife didn't like that joke, so I moved them. And
now they're cold. Yes.
Now they're cold pizza.
Yes.
In the office. So
is
they're
it
probably
difficult?
not going to stay here because if I try to open the blinds, it will get in the way.
Yeah, this is bad. This is real bad.
So this is it's easy enough to hang them up. So for episodes of recording, I'll probably do this because it's fun, and I got pizzas behind my head, which is great.
Hey, Fofo, thanks for joining the chat room. Oh, good.
Excuse me.
Are you taking like a decongestant or anything that would
Taking
actually
nothing at this point? I'm just I just have to cough it up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the amount of recovery that I'm at right now.
You can always
Coughing
ask. You can
up phlegm.
Fofo. You can always ask us a thing. Always. I don't know if I'll actually answer, but you can always ask a thing, and Nightbot may bury you, but I'll watch out for your question if you've got a question. We'll be on for another 5 minutes maybe.
Are we waiting for a
Nope.
question?
No,
Oh.
we're not. I'm waiting for you to say something. They'd like us to pimp something, promote something.
Promote something.
Probably not. I don't really have a stance per se on that, but this is our channel, not your channel. So in all due respect to you, boy oh boy, straight up no.
I'm not saying
There were some other things that we didn't cover today. Should we just move those to the next episode?
We can. That's fine.
All right.
How about those Sennheiser 820s closed back headphones?
I
that
saw
are retailing for $2,400.
I saw. At CES. You know, I've been to an actual CES before.
Yes, I do.
I've walked over to those audiophile headphone displays and tried on whatever $2,000 headphones, $500 headphones, whatever. All of the brands that you have heard of but haven't ever seen them in real life.
Right.
Ones that are even open cup ones.
Right.
Impossible to test and see their true power at CES.
Yeah.
Even in their little glass booths that they have made, the open ear cup ones, they're impossible to use.
Right. You just kind of have to take their word for it. You wear them at CES to go, yeah, they fit on my ears. I'll take them. And then you just kind of trust that, oh, my knowledge of audiophile headphones with this range.
I don't know. And the thing is, I don't know anything about that stuff. You could coat all my things in gold and I wouldn't care. All my monster cables.
Nice. Okay, I have to actually go.
Okay.
I have to go take care of the puppy.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back next time, which is just probably not this time next week. I gotta talk to you offline about that, Kenny. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm about to get sick, so
there you go. Cause planning on it.
All right, bye bye.
Bye bye.